in the postseason. What are your thoughts on the home crowd?
Clint said, yes, 2 days ago, he said 6 men, for real. There were 6 men tonight again. They show us love again. It's amazing to play in front of the crowd. We miss them, for real.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Danilo.
Thanks to the fans.
Congrats on the win, Bogey. I just wanted to ask you, I was just curious, have you ever timed your catch and shoot release at all? Because it seems like you're pretty quick with your shots. Have you ever timed it or looked at how fast it is?
I honestly had that during the season because the defense started to change at me, and they don't want to help. So I had to adjust, and I had to do something else. I had to do it better, find another way, and I started working on it, and I learned how to translate it into the game really quick, and it works for me well.
Bogey, how impressed were you with John tonight? Obviously, he busted his lip, but just the toughness that he brought on defense.
I told him he is one of the best games this season, honestly. The way he was, controlling himself the whole game. And, he knew the game is going to come to him, and I'm sure he didn't play the way he wanted to play first couple games, but, he was calm and he was pretty confident in all what he was doing. And, he got a rhythm back. We need him, and that's why we won with this difference, I think.
Obviously, the Knicks are a physical team. What do you like about the way you guys have been able to match that physicality and limit them on defense just enough, but still play your game and shoot the ball well?
As I said, when we respect the chemistry we build inside, and when we play that way, for each other, and when we move the ball well, the game looks so easy. It's not easy, but it looks easy. And as long as we keep playing that way and play for each other, we will be in a good situation to win the games.
Thank you.
Steve Hummer.
Yeah, but I don't know when you signed here, if you had any kind of visions about what it would be like to be in the playoffs with this team. Now that you've had 2 home playoff games with the Hawks, how is the reality met with maybe what your anticipation was?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. When we all came here, we know this was a team that was a rebuilding team, but the players they brought this year, and the way that free agency was for Atlanta, and the way they were treating the guys that were here before, they showed they want to win this year and upcoming years. It's not about this year only. They want to build something here that is going to stay for a long time. It's not about this season, this game, this month, it's not about that. It's about long term. And they really showed that. They really showed that every single time, this is one of the greatest organizations I ever been in. So I'm proud to be part of it, for real.
You may have one of the most dramatic 3-point celebration on the team. Is that do you think that do you feed off the fans when you're doing that? And you think in return that fuels them?
I feel like I'm a totally different person when I scored a 3 and the crowd goes crazy, and right now I feel like it, but sometimes I can control myself.
Very good. Thank you.
Edwin Powell.
Bogey, the last 2 games you guys have beaten the Knicks pretty soundly. Closeout games are kind of different. Do you expect that you guys will need to play pretty much with that same intensity, or you think that you guys are going to have to increase it a little bit?
We'll have to play better for sure. They're going to play better. They're going to play more physical. we have to be ready for that. And like you said, the last closing game is the toughest game of the series. Doesn't matter 3-1, doesn't matter how 3-0, doesn't matter how much you're up. The closing game is the closing game.
Christos.
Hey, brother, hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
What are the takeaways of those 2 games in Atlanta for you? And also, how important for you as a team is to to win that series in New York?
These 2 games we showed that we have a really good home court, and we know we finished the season at the 5th spot. So looking forward, we won that 1 game in New York, but we are pretty confident that we can win again, and we will not go there relaxed for sure. If we were a little bit smarter, a little bit more experienced, maybe, and maybe we could win that 2nd game. But now it's 3-1. We need that 1 more game, and we are fully locked in on Wednesday.
2 more. First from Antanije. I might have mispronounced that, and I apologize if I did.
It's Antonia, but it doesn't matter. First, my apologize to all of you guys, because my website and my YouTube channel is on Serbian, so I'll proceed with Bogdan on our native language. So thank you and sorry one more time. Ćao Bogdane, čestitam na pobedi.
Hvala.
Rezultat na kraju nije prava slika onoga što se dešavalo, pogotovo u prvom poluvremenu. Bila je teška borba i bilo je puno udaraca.
Pa jeste, kao što si rekao, nije baš realno da smo tako lako zatvorili utakmicu, ali dobro smo se držali, pogotovo u tom drugom poluvremenu kada su oni povećali agresivnost. Tako da ništa, sad se okrećemo ka toj sledećoj utakmici i moramo što pre zaboravimo ovo.
U Madison Square Gardenu vas očekuje luda atmosfera, biće skoro pa kao na večitom derbiju. U timu postoji taj neki strah od domaćeg terena, pogotovo onako kakav je New York bio i onako dobrodošlicu po znacima navoda kako ste dobili na prve 2 utakmice.
Pa mislim da će da bude strava tamo, mislim da igrači, ja generalno volim da igram na strani, možda i više nego kod kuće, i nekako je zanimljivije, nekako sami smo protiv cele arene i tako, onako, baš je drugačije, i bit će zanimljivo sigurno, i to je jedna stvarno od najboljih atmosfera koje sam vidio ovde u NBA-u i očekujem da bude još luđe nego do sad.
Gledajući vas ove sezone, stiče se utisak da postoji ta neka vrlo dobra hemija u ekipi. Delujete kao jedan i na terenu i ovi igrači koji su na klupi su uvek tu da podrže kad treba.
Pa jeste, iskreno, imamo tu dobru hemiju u slačionici i kad god se držimo tako zajedno, onda izgleda onako lako da igramo lepršavo na terenu i to sve kreće, kao što si rekao, dobre slačionice, onda izgleda to sve lagano na terenu.
Puno sreće u New Yorku, čuvaj se.
Hvala.
Now we have 2 more. So we'll go to Mike Vorkanov.
Hey, Bogey, how are you? I'm just wondering, obviously you guys have done such a much better job against Julius Randle in this series than you have in the regular season. What adjustments did you make, and what did you try to take away from him, in this series to make him play like this?
I mean, we know we stick to our game plan, and we had a game plan for him that we stick to, and we know he had unbelievable games against us in the regular season, and we know we had to stop him in order to win the games. So nothing else. We stick to our plan that we built in the locker room.
Thank you.
Our final question for Bogey will come from Valeria.
Congratulations on your win. Can you talk about the contribution of a fellow European like Danilo Gallinari? Is there something in particular you're trying to learn from him and your relationship in the team with him?
I mean, we pretty much know each other for a while. You know, a lot of games we play against each other. So we know our games, you know, and it's easy to play with such a guy, and he is a really good player with such experience in the NBA, and you know, the communication level with him is also easier because I'm European, he's European. We understand a little bit more each other, so yeah, it's really easy. Make it easy for me, and I hope I make it easy for him.
Is there any advantage in learning the fundamentals and how to play in Europe and then coming to the NBA?
Yeah, we can create some like foreigners signs and no one understands, and you know, we can say that on record and no one knows what we're running. We're trying to put other guys on it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bogey.
Thank you.